how to recognize a gold digger and never get played again. All gold diggers follow the same strategy. They're really good at it, and this is why men easily fall victims. But if you understand the game, you can protect yourself. So I'm going to reveal to you how gold diggers work and how to spot one. Hey my love, this is Magda K. Welcome to my channel, the place for you to get all the insights, inspiration, and techniques to enjoy the most fulfilling life. And today I want to help you protect yourself from gold diggers. These days it seems like so many women are in it just for the money. So how can you distinguish if this is a good woman that is worth your investment versus it's someone who is just trying to use you? So I'm going to share with you a few tips how gold diggers work so you can easily recognize them. So the first thing you have to know is that gold diggers come from families where they didn't get what they wanted. So whether these were their friends who had more, or if they just watched the big world and celebrity online and in movies and TV, they were painfully aware that what they had was far from what they wanted to have. So we're talking about women with high aspiration for social status. Now, something you have to understand is that if someone wants to raise in the public eye, it is usually a reflection of low self-esteem. So I'm looking to externally get something that I cannot source from within. So gold diggers usually deep inside are insecure and they don't have a healthy self-esteem. Second thing, how you can recognize gold diggers is that these women are beautiful. Now, look, if I want something in life, I'm gonna look at different strategies that will allow me to get it. So I may decide to work harder or to use my connections or to use some of my assets such as beauty to get what I want. So for gold diggers, their beauty is the most important thing because this is their ticket to a better life. That also means that they're gonna be obsessed with how they look. Always a lot of makeup, great clothing, and they will really struggle with age. So when the beauty starts fading, they'll do everything they can to hold on to it, so they will be getting a lot of plastic surgeries. They will stay away from anything that makes them look unattractive or not pretty. Point number 3. So just as much as she focuses on her looks to get what she wants, she's not gonna focus on hard work. So you'll see that gold diggers don't have a proper job and they do not have career or any goals for her career. So she'll be busy spending her day on social activities. Now, this is either to meet the guy or to show to others what she's getting. So remember, status is a social thing. It only exists if you can show it to other people. So once she finds a guy who is going to spend all the money for her, she wants to communicate it to other people. So she'll be busy meeting with her friends, shopping, going to spa. These will be the activities filling up her day. But it doesn't even occur to a gold digger that she can get a job and she can work hard and she can have goals, professional goals to grow in a field. It's just not even in her mind because it's not a part of her strategy. Now that means that if anything is not going well, she's not gonna be there getting her hands dirty to support you. Which takes me to another point. If you ever lose money, she's gonna leave. Look, you have to understand that for her, this is a survival mechanism. Like she's literally in a survival mode. So she put all of this work, she invested so much in having the money and the lifestyle. So if you cannot provide it for whatever reason, she's not going to stick around. So of course, that opens the question, can she actually love the man? And I'll be honest, in my view, she doesn't. So we have the famous explanation of needs by Maslow's, and at the very bottom of this hierarchy, we have survival needs. And only when these are met, we can go higher and focus on needs such as intimacy, love, and connection. So because gold diggers, they're so stuck in this base fundamental level of needs, survival needs, in my opinion, she's not able to truly love her partner. And the last 6th point, how to spot a gold digger, is her approach to sex. So she will look for any possible way not to be intimate with the partner. So she's not gonna be in the mood, she's gonna have a headache, or she's gonna be upset with you for something, or because she's meeting her girlfriends. It's because she is with a man, not because she truly wants him. Then of course she will try to limit intimacy to bare minimum that gets her what she needs, but not more than that. And then when you finally do have sex with her, she's not gonna be very proactive. It's gonna be this attitude, let's get it over with. She's not gonna propose anything. She's not gonna initiate sex. Now, there is a situation where this may be different, and it's when she wants something from you. So if she wants more money, or if she feels that you haven't been spending on her enough, she may actually use sex and become very affectionate to get what she wants. But then once she gets it, again, she's gonna disappear for a few weeks and not be available. So I wanna give you an example of a client that I was working with who was stuck in that dynamic. So he was a very successful man, but he was obese, and he was dating a young, beautiful woman. So he was interested in my work, and he wanted all of us to do some sessions together. But then when it came to it, he told me that his girlfriend is not open to it. So then the two of us were doing some work, and then finally one day he told me that his girlfriend chose to agree to one session together in exchange for a Chanel bag. That is your beautiful, perfect example of how gold diggers work. But now it's also important to understand what kind of a man a gold digger goes for. Because it's easy to say that she's just superficial and stupid. She's not stupid. She is really good at playing her game. So she chooses her victim very wisely. So what kind of a man does a gold digger go for? Well, first thing is that he needs to have money. Secondly, very often she will go for a man who is significantly less attractive than her, because it's gonna make it so much easier for her to get the money. Because a guy will feel so lucky, so amazed that such a woman would want him, that he's just gonna do anything she wants to please her and make sure that she stays. And then finally, and look, if you are currently dating a gold digger, or if you ever have, I understand this one may be a bit difficult to swallow, but gold diggers go for men with low self-esteem. Because a man who truly values himself, he will never let a woman use him. He will pick right away that she's trying to play him, and he will just send her away. So a man who values himself chooses a woman not just for her looks or because she's younger, but because she stimulates him mentally, because he can actually have a deep conversation with her, because she's a partner equal to him. So this is why relationships with gold diggers usually last really long, because it's an exchange. A woman uses a man for his money, but a man uses a woman for her looks, because it serves as an ego boost for him. So how can you protect yourself from gold diggers? Well, first thing is what not to do. You don't want to stop providing. Look, I know so many men these days, when you go out on a date, you don't want to pay for her because you feel that, hey, maybe she's here just to use me. Maybe she just wants to have free dinner or free coffee. I'm not gonna get played. But look, if a woman doesn't need you to pay for her at all, if she doesn't need you to provide for her at all, well, it says that she has some healing to do. Because a man offering support and help and spending some money for her to make her life easier, that's not disrespecting. So if she thinks that it's disrespectful, it shows that she actually doesn't accept her femininity. She doesn't source her power from being a woman, but she tries to compete with men, and through that, she feels better and more confident. So that usually means problems down the line in a relationship. So you do want to provide for a woman, but there are a few ways how you want to do it to make sure that she's not just using you for money. So the first thing is provide, but pace it. So don't take her out right away for big dinner. Start with a coffee. Don't get her jewelry, get her flowers, and not a full big bouquet, but just one rose. Something small. And then watch how she reacts. Is she grateful? Does she say thank you? Because gold diggers, they're pretty entitled and they believe that it's a responsibility to give all of these things. In fact, if you give her something small, she will likely not be happy about it because it's not enough. Second, take her to a casual place and see how she feels about it. So a gold digger will not like it. She will either not allow you to stay in that just kind of poor restaurant and will demand that you take her to a better place, or she will demand that the next time you take her to a fancy place, or you're just not gonna hear back from her. Another thing you can do is do some activity with her that will require her to get dirty. So maybe it's trekking where you really get sweaty, or some physical work where maybe you work with some soil or clay, but something that makes her look not perfect, because gold diggers will hate it. Remember, beauty is her #1 priority. Another thing you want to look at is, does she ever offer to pay for you or to help you? Now, we're not talking about anything big, but if you go for dinner, does she offer to, buy you a dessert or offer you coffee another time? If you're doing something, does she offer help? Remember, gold diggers don't do any of that, because a gold digger believes that your contribution to the relationship is your money and hard work. Her contribution is her looks and the fact that you get to show her off to your friends. And then finally, see how she reacts if you tell her that you're tight on money or that you have to save for the next few months because you're working on something. See how she feels about that. But ultimately, the best thing you can do to protect yourself from gold diggers is working on your self-esteem. The more you value yourself, the less of a target you will be. Because gold diggers can spot it. And if she sees that she cannot use you, she won't be wasting her time on you. She will play another guy. So I'm curious, have you ever dated a gold digger? How was that experience for you? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for being here, for watching this video. I hope you got value from it. And if you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you would like more videos like that. And I would also love to connect with you on my Instagram. Bye!